I'm going to do random thoughts today, do some brain dumping. I have a few thoughts on my mind. I'm going to do it out loud here on the video. I've done no research. I've done no journaling. I've done no talking about it. Just the past few days I've had some thoughts. So this is going to be my way of doing some brain dumping today. So, and because of what it is, it's going to be a little bit hard to come out. But I'm going to start with this. So, some may say this is a pen. I may say this is a pen. It is a pen. Pen is used to write with, right? You got something to write with. But if you are in a certain place, let's say in a hospital, maybe a certain department in a hospital, and someone say, you got a pen, you can say, hey, no, I ain't got no pen. Right? People. And I've been doing, lately I did a video on people make the world go round. Just thinking about people in general, as far as it relates to me living in the world. Because I'm a people. It's not like putting myself in a box. It's something that's real. Like, I'm a people. I'm a person. I'm a human. And thinking about people, sometime with me, and just thinking about people in general, you want things to be smooth, you want things to be the way you want them to be, and you want people to look at people and say, how come I don't see myself in this person? How come they don't act like me, walk like me, talk like me, think like me, believe like me? And then you go through life and you learn. We're all different. We may have some similar qualities when it comes to the way we walk. We may have similar qualities the way we talk. We may have similar qualities the way we believe. And it goes on and on and on. People make the world go round. And then it's like realization hits. I've talked about this before as far as learning radical acceptance. And I still haven't got it all, but that was a really, really hard one for me to accept, that people are going to be who they are and do what they do, and we can't change that. I can't change that. They can't change me. And then I learned that I have to be careful with the word unity. And that's another one, learning that unity is not for everyone. And I'm learning even more that, sometimes people will say, stay away, put your boundaries up, this and that or whatever, but in certain places like the workplace or out in the community or just being around people, you just can't abandon ship. You learn how to deal with it according to your personality, according to, for me, I can only speak for me, according to how I feel deep inside and how it affects me or not affect me. And then being careful in knowing, the biggest part is knowing who I am. And that's hard because sometimes it's like, I know I used to fight with the thought of holding back of who I am. I am who I am. You know, you can't make me stop smiling. You can't make me stop being happy. And depending on who it is, they have and they can. And then with that also being said, that learning to be careful, knowing me and myself is the biggest deal. And then when those who figure out we can get her because she's not paying attention to this, she's not paying attention to that, but they don't understand certain things about my personality, is not gonna fall for the old okie doke. You know, like, for example, some people may think if they praise you and they keep giving you compliments, you can fall into their trap. Or if you harping on unity, you can fall into their underhanded, slippery slope trap. And that's pretty much along the lines of what I'll be talking about today. So I just thought about something. I just uploaded a video from yesterday or so, and it made me think about something when I wanted to say it out loud so I can remember to do what I do. So anyway, I'm my own cheerleader, so I got to listen to my voices at some of my videos after I upload them, so I can press like and get a watch all the way through, you know, to watch it all the way through to go towards the watch hours or something like that. And so I'm because I'm my own cheerleader, I get to go like. But so as I was listening to this last one, I was thinking that one of my videos I did, like yesterday, I really liked the song, but I'm just gonna leave it, about people make the world go round. You know, what inspired me, I was thinking about that and thinking about people. And it's an old song, People Make the World Go Around. I forgot who sang it. And so that's when I did that when I said, give me some lyrics for my thoughts, and, you know, put my thoughts in and then put it into the song app. And so one that I did, I had to take it down or put it private because I am not monetized. I do not have, you know, loads of subscribers. But why, when I play that video, it was getting commercials for it. Like somebody monetized it. And I was like, man, y'all scammers are good. Y'all are real good. But that one there, I really like. Something ain't right. I did a couple of different melodies with it. But I really like that one. So that's why I took it down. I was like, y'all got a lot of nerve. So I got to do what I got to do with that one. And put it back after that. Because, yeah. Y'all a trip. But I don't know how y'all do stuff like that. Like, how do you get to monetize something that came out of my brain? That's a trip. Trip. All right. I'm going to the post office. I'll be back. Oh, I know what I wanted to say as far as that. Like, a situation like that, why would I get upset? Like, yeah, it's annoying and stuff like that. But that's a perfect example of how to protect oneself. Once you realize something's not right, then you figure out what can you do to protect your material, your just protect yourself, your body, physically, mentally, period. And I'm not going to sit there and waddle in, I'm mad, why you this and why you that, and you shouldn't know. That's the way you are, and that's how you operate and what you're going to do. So what I got to do is protect myself. And that's just a small example of it. Like, I can't run away and stop doing what I'm doing, because I'm not going to. I just got to learn to protect myself better. And that comes with many different situations in life. Whether you're in an intimate relationship, a workplace, with different co-workers, different managers, supervisors, things of that nature, family members, business partners. Just, you just got to learn to protect oneself. All right. And not be scared. So I had saved a couple of videos that caught my attention, and I clicked the like button so it'll save in my likes so I can watch it later. But I haven't watched them. And so now I just want to mention the topic. I don't think I might watch a couple or scan through them. And they're talking about how this person is a fake, that person is a fake. This person blew up with their title of their book because they took it from someone else. And then let's see, how do I talk about this? So I can kind of shoot myself in the foot if I say, for example, to my children, adult children at this point, you're being had, that's a cult, that's a scam, this one is this, that one is that. It's somebody you don't want to take advice from, be around, da 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 da. And then at the same time, it's like, I'll continue to say that to give them something to put in the back of their heads, but I do know that we as people are going to be people, and we will listen and do what we want to do. And so it makes me pretty happy with myself that coming along my way, I opened up my mind to listen to multiple people, multiple topics, not just one, and focus and zone in on one. Let me finish this donut. I got a maple something with my coffee, and I went against my thoughts and said I'm just going to try not to eat till later on my day off, but that didn't work. And so eating out so much is like, it makes things worse, because I'll be wanting more and more and more and more more, which is okay if it was not so much starchy stuff and not so much sugary stuff, but I'll get there. I'll get back there. I'll be back.
At the next light, take a slight left turn.
So it can be pretty hard to, if someone says something to you or do something to you that you don't agree with, or has offended you or hurt your feelings, or things just didn't go right as planned, and that's another part of putting all trust into
at the light, use the left 2 lanes to take a slight left turn
into one human being, and not being able to have your own mind. For many years I have fought for this thing up here. Back in the day, my own mind. I knew I wanted my own mind. And it got to a point in some situations I had to fight for my own mind.
At the next light, turn right.
And so sometimes it's hard when, like I said, when people do something, and so the response is to
At the light, turn right onto North 40th Street, then keep left.
bash them like exposure, this and that or whatever, which is good. That's the way, you know, certain people do, certain people feel, and it's right. Nothing's wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. And then also, there's a flip side to that, where sometimes, depending on how you feel, it's like, I'm just
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I'm just stepping away after I've experienced that.
In a quarter mile, keep left.
I'm just stepping away after I experienced that and just let it be.
Keep left, then turn left on.
I believe everyone cannot touch or address every nook and cranny. The nook and the cranny. Each crevices. This is where each individual that have their own, what's in them, bring out and put their own sauce, experience, research, training onto something else that they may seem, think, believe is lacking. I went to voice recorder. I started talking. I said, rewrite my words after I finished voice recording. And I put it into the Google app, one of the AI apps, and said, rewrite this for me, my words. I then put it into the song app. And boy, this one really did rewrite my words.
Guard your mind. The power of your own perspective. Say, a simple living room, the narrator sits in front of a camera, casual, direct, connecting eye to eye. You know what's wild? I've been deep in thought lately. Ever since those videos started dropping, exposing the popular ones, the gurus, the ones who changed the world. Suddenly, everybody's fake, everybody's getting exposed. Gurus were full of it. Warnings everywhere, don't trust them, they'll lead you astray, and I get it. Because yes, some of them are hustlers, some just copy paste what works and put their name on it. But here's my truth. That's exactly why your mind, my mind, every individual's mind should be guarded, respected, developed, and then put out in the world raw and unfiltered. Because nobody, no matter how big they are, has lived your life. No one's seen through your eyes, felt your scars or joy or loss in that unique way. Every perspective matters, every experience creates wisdom, and let me be blunt. I have fought tooth and nail for my own mind. Through relationships, work, family, drama, neighbors, you name it. I know my mind gets influence, of course it does. We live in a sea of people and opinions, but I question what I let in. I ask myself, does this actually make me feel alive? Is this belief still useful, or do I need to throw it out? People ask me, don't you listen to anyone at all? I listen, trust me, but I filter, and I decide what makes the cut. School throws subjects at you. Social media floods you with hot takes. Every preacher and politician wants your soul. That's life. The skill is to navigate that noise and figure out what fits you. I've taken pieces from people who helped me. Yes, even some who later turned out to be frauds. Doesn't matter to me if their info came borrowed, stolen, or rebranded. If it opened my mind, sparked a shift, helped me grow even a little, then damn, I'm grateful for that. Maybe some people get sucked into cults or rigid mindsets because it's comfortable and easy. I get it, but for me, I'm committed to choosing At the end of the day, having your own mind means knowing, are these thoughts really mine? Do they make me feel how I want to feel? Is my behavior, my joy, my misery really coming from me? And that's freedom.
They say the news is breaking, famous names in flames, gurus losing halos, scandal in the game, voices on the timeline, don't believe a word, but I've picked up broken lessons from every lie I've heard. You can't live my story or see through my eyes. I built this mind with memories you couldn't recognize. So I fight for my freedom, dig deep for my truth. I sift through the wisdom and I let go of proof. I'm not lost in your jungle, not chained to your fate. Every thought, every feeling is mine to make. Whispers from the family, rules in every school, neighbors dropping judgment, workplace bending rules. Influence surrounds me like shadows.